All right, tell me if you hear this.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right here.
I'm a little baby.
Scared the shit out of you.
Yeah, you're gonna eat me. How do I do that? Is that one?
Hold two. Yep, there you go.
I'm a little shrimp.
That way we can keep track when you come back. You'll have to do it again if I'm still in here. All right, so left. All right, don't stand next to me though. Stay right there for a second. So left
Oh, sorry, I
left
was
click
doing
is
the
a
head
regular bite.
dance.
Left click is your regular bite. Right click is your alt where you grab stuff, which you want to do if you want to drag them underwater.
You could
But
roll in
that
the water,
also,
right?
huh?
You can roll in the water, right? Like the
You
death
can as
roll?
long as the food's on top of the water.
The death roll or whatever?
Yeah, but you don't actually roll underwater. You just grab them and drown them. They haven't actually put that in yet.
Oh, okay.
Um, so there is fish in the water, like straight across from me to my right a little bit. You can eat those fish.
How do you see them?
When you're underwater, you'll see them. Like you'll be able to see my name now. So we'll go down and I'll show you. They're over here. You'll come down like this. Your control button goes underwater.
Yeah, I got
As
it.
long as your night vision is active, you should be able to see a little bit. You'll see him swimming around.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
So you're gonna ride up and you're just gonna left bite. And if you do it, you should have a fish in your mouth.
I do. What do I do now?
Now you're gonna swim over to land. Because you're still little, so you can't eat in the water yet. Like you can technically if you go to the surface, but if you come all the way to land and then you hold E once you're on land. If it's too big, it'll tell you it's too big to swallow, which it shouldn't do for these fish.
Oh, okay, I got it now.
But basically, when you come back, you'll want to fill up on these fish before we go explore, because if not, you won't be able to
This is kind of cool. I saw
do
someone
anything.
messing around with this.
If
With
you
these
weren't so
alligators.
little, if you weren't so little, I would do the other thing to you, so you can see how terrifying it is. But you're little, so I don't want to do that to you right now.
You mean murder me?
Yeah, like drag you down so you can see it.
Oh, I've seen it. I've about a half a year ago, about a few months ago, about 4 or 5 months ago, I watched someone on YouTube mess around with this, and he was never played ISLE before. So I was like, oh
Dude, the
hey, look, they
water is
got
a
those.
fucking scary place.
So yeah, I have a little bit of an idea already of what some of the things to expect are, and that's why I knew that I didn't want to do it by myself, even though I've
Yeah,
never
see, when
really
you're an alligator, it's not as bad because once you're in a group, everything's more afraid of you.
hmm
Like if there's two of us versus one guy, he doesn't know if we're in a group or not. So a lot of times they won't mess with you.
Yeah, and in Beast of Bermuda, there's a lot of underwater creatures, and then there's flying creatures. I heard
Now,
that
if
they're going to
you're
be adding one to this soon.
there's a you can play as a T-Don in here.
Pterodon?
Yeah.
Alright.
If you're swimming and as long as you're not right next to me, if you're swimming and you're not touching the ground and you're not at the surface, if you hold the right click, you'll get like a boost of speed.
Uh-huh, what's the growth speed on this server?
Slow as fuck. It all depends on your diet. So if you hit the escape button and go to character and look at your diet, it has to say perfect diet. And then my growth rate is increased to 10%.
I don't know if it's... Where's the...
It'll say under status report,
Oh, good diet. Okay. A
yeah,
diet
you
of
want
perfect.
perfect diet
So it's going
to
up to
be able to get,
perfect. Because it says it's
huh?
improving. It says it's improving, so it's
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah,
going
yeah.
up, right?
Yeah, because you're still little, so the more fish you eat, the better your diet will get. If I can find a big fish would be awesome, but
Yeah,
those won't matter right now.
in Beast of Bermuda, different servers have like different growth times, but there's these crystals you can find and farm that'll
Hmm.
help you grow faster.
Like we could go to the other server
So,
where you get free grows. You could just request to be grown, but you don't want to do that and waste it on a Deinosuchus.
right. And
Like I tell people all the time, don't just grow because you're in here. Like grow normal. If you die, then ask for a grow because you only get one a day.
right. So in Beast of Bermuda, um growing isn't really all that bad.
Watch your stamina, too, because you can drown.
The problem I have with Beast of Bermuda is some of the. Yeah, I'm not. I'm on top of the water.
Well, that doesn't matter if you're on top. If you run out of stamina, you'll still drown.
My stamina's good.
When you want stamina back, you have to go onto a like a land spot and hold H. Like, just hit it quick so that you open up your mouth.
Yeah, and rest.
Hmm.
Uh, the only thing about Beast of Bermuda is that you know how you have some of the issues with PvP in this. Some of
Hmm.
that carries over to there, but it's
Yeah.
not
Oh, yeah.
as much of a big of a loss necessarily. I mean, it still takes some time to grow in there, but there's ways you could speed it up with a good diet and getting those crystals and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not as bad. I don't have to spend 8 hours to grow. It may take an hour or two, give or take, maybe depending on the server. But even then, it's always like not so bad because I tried several.
See, a Dino with perfect diet, I think takes like 3 hours or something like that.
Yeah, but
Because see, stamina regen increase slash sprint cost decrease by 7%.
but in
Percent nav range increased by 7%, and then growth rate is increased by plus 10%.
but in Visa Bermuda, you get stat trees. You get to go up.
Yeah.
You get to unlock different things you can add.
Well, see,
So you can make different builds.
I don't mind it like this. I like the fact that everybody's the same. There is no. It depends on your diet, depends on what you have. If you
Mm,
fill your little hexagons to a certain thing, your diet actually gets better.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
the problem I have with this is the movement doesn't compensate. You know how I mentioned people taking advantage of your kneecap because of their movement? The movement,
Mhm.
there's not as much, or at least I'm just speaking from my experience from when I played, so that I don't know if this is improved or not, or been addressed, but the movement was terrible.
Well, see, that's why you do this.
Trying to
Like if you
deal
look
with
at my
stuff.
character, if you come out of the water, just don't get too close so I don't accidentally bite you. So like I got forward, sideways, sideways, but the thing that they fixed about the Dinos because they're slow is you can do this.
Oh, that's good. See, that was one of the
So
biggest issues in
you
this. Is
just
like,
look backwards and bite.
yeah, that was one of the biggest issues in this game. Was like a lot of people would just pick raptors because they could just run behind you, and then you
Well,
couldn't
see,
do
that's
shit
still a
about it.
thing. They tail ride. That's what you're talking about. That's still a thing depending on what kind of dinosaur you are.
But
Because
what?
raptors are fast,
Hmm.
but the issue is that they have to tail ride because they can't take damage like the other dinos can.
But
Especially
what?
now that they added in that fucking asshole of a dino that gives you bacteria and you fucking sit here and vomit out your guts until you feel better. That whatever the fuck it's called, Synatosaurus, Syneto, whatever. It's a bacteria thing. You eat dead bodies that are rotting. The more dead bodies that you eat that are rotted, the better the bacteria is. Like where our stomach has that just blank area around it, that gets a gray color. Once all those lines are filled up with gray color, you have the perfect bacteria in your mouth and it's easy to fucking like make people sick and shit.
Um, some servers, what they tried to do is toggle the Z movement on, where you could stand in place and rotate.
Hmm.
But then some people that like to do the tail riding and just PvP all the time would complain. So it became this really weird issue to try to
Yeah, they
figure
didn't
out.
fix it. They went back to normal, honestly.
I'm just
You
saying
can
like that's
still
just
tail
different.
ride the shit out of people.
I'm just saying that's different stuff that different servers tried to do to address it, and it's just a back
Yeah.
and forth thing because it's a fundamental gameplay mechanic movement issue. There's not a whole lot you can do to actually meet it until that gets sorted, you know?
Yeah, well, that's why they added in the dinos that they did. Pretty soon, there's supposed to be a T Rex in here. Within the next couple patches, they said there's going to be a T Rex on here. But you can't play the T Rex in official servers. It has to be an unofficial server. Because there's no limit. Like how on official servers, the whole server could be Dinosuchuses. You know what I'm saying? There's no limit. Where these servers, there's an actual limit to how many people can be a Dinosuchus. So they did that. They said that there will not be officials or T-Rexes will not be on the official Evrom servers.
Uh-huh.
And I was watching a video yesterday of one of the people that were talking about it, like the devs and stuff, and they said that the regular aisles, when this is all done, when Evrom is done, the regular aisles will be gone. It will only be Evrom. Basically, the regular aisles is their test server for dinos.
That's how do I find more fish? How do I know where they're at?
You just gotta look for them. They're pretty well fucking hidden.
Yeah.
If you stay on the surface of the water and you swim around, you'll see them jump out of the water. Then you just go under and eat them.
All right, I'm looking. Now there is one of the things that I like in Beast of Bermuda is whenever you're in the water and you're a creature that hunts fish, if you smell in the water, you could like see the fish.
It does that in here, but it doesn't do it like you're gonna think. So what it does is when you use your scent, which is if you're at the surface, you hold Q, which is funny to say.
Yeah.
But that's your scent. And if you use it and you look around, it should show like water or something because there is no food around here. But if you're close to the big fish are what give you your really good nutrients. And they'll light up. Like it'll show like these blue rings around them as they're swimming.
What is your name? Listed.
Doo-doo and Liz is same shit for freaking. Stay lucky. So whatever.
We're a submarine.
Can you just like, type that out for me in TeamSpeak?
I'm trying to go see if I can find you fish. They're normally upstream more.
Yeah, after that I'm gonna get off real quick. I don't want to be late for this event because
Oh, just make sure you don't log off in the water.
oh shit, that's good to know. How do I know when I'm low on breath? Does it pop up saying O2?
Yeah, that O2, it should say O2 with a quarter.
I'm the only person.
When you're low on it, it'll disappear.
It's been a name that's been stuck to me since the Xbox days.
Got you, bitch.
Especially 60 days.
Alright, I got a fish. Coming back.
There's actually somebody else with your name.
Leaving
They
a blood
just have
trail.
a capital C. And no one.
There should be a safe place for you to log off not far from here anyways.
Do I just get off on the shore?
I was the first
Yeah, you'll go on shore, and then I'll come to you with this fish so that you can eat some of it.
Always someone else out there that's
Hey, I found a sand dune right here. We could do that. Holy shit!
Was given to me from a.
Even with my name, it's still scary, huh?
No, the
Yeah,
fucking fish was huge, is what I meant. But yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You want to come up here. You want to be on land in bushes because when you spawn in, your character's in before you actually see.
Right. Yeah.
So the fish is right here in front of me. You can grab. You can go up to it. It should say hold, eat, eat.
I had that happen once a while back. I forgot about that. Oh yeah.
I'm just playing PvP.
Well, I sent you a friend request.
Because you can hold food in here if you walk up to it and hold G. But you're small still, so you won't be able to. You'll just rip a piece of it off.
Yeah, like save some for later.
Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend that because a lot of times it leaves a blood trail and other dinos will fucking follow it thinking that you're hurt.
Sweet. That was a good amount of, yeah, that's good right there. That's some good shit.
That's what happens when you get those big fucking things.
Look at me.
And there's a lot more of them too, so we can do that. Let's get you up here though.
Are you able to see it when I'm doing the little head dance right there?
Yeah. Like if I do this, hold on, look.
I can't see you. You ran too far.
Ready?
What'd you say?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Have anything here?
Oh. Lord Cybran 1. It's...
Alright, let's get me set up here. I need to log out real quick.
Yeah, find a bush. Come over here.
Exactly what
There's
it
bushes over here that are
says.
like thick. Just run into them and lay down when your whole body is covered. Like your tail can't stick out or anything. Then you're just gonna hit H once. It'll pop up that says hold H to sleep. You're gonna hold it. And then you'll see a timer start. That's a safe log. If you don't do this, your character's in the game for 2.5 minutes after you leave.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll be back.
Alrighty.
Shows up.
I'm gonna do this with John, and then I'll be
Mhm.
back.
Ah, there you go.
That's fine.
I'm gonna get some footage of it. It's a little D-Day event. I didn't think anyone. I didn't expect it to turn out like that. So.
I'm gonna stay in here, but I'll mute my mic.
Yes, you can get my
Alright.
group invite, but not the friend request.
What the fuck?
Actually, you know what? Just for your convenience, I'll just close the call, and I'll call you back when I'm done.
Torian, are you
That's fine.
coming?
We can do that.
Yeah, that way you don't have to worry about it.
Microphone activated.
Yep, just trying to.
Only the group commander can change the queue parameters. Okay. Can't use my troops. Alright. My German troops.
Are you a
You got
German?
it all locked up. I don't use the Battle of Berlin.
Oh,
I use the
Normandy?
Those are the ones I use.
I switch between them.
Yeah, but I'm more all of my updates, all my upgrades and all that, levels and all that is in the version, so I would have to start off in basic level 1 bullshit. I don't feel like it.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it is
wait,
nice to
what?
start with the Panzer IV, even if it is a low grade version.
Yeah. I like my Puma. Oh. Good between you two as well. Are we doing squads or are we solo? Single fighter.
I usually do squads.
Okay. I don't know. Ever since I started the whole solo thing and all that crap during like Normandy fucking invasion and Germany, so I'm like, I'd rather play that way. It's fun. And I guess more gunfire, right? Manpower.
Yeah.
All I can think out of that is like more manpower, but if you want to go more strategic and sneaky, you can just do the single thing. Just me. Around behind enemy. I like to go sniper or just the rifleman and just good at what I do, so.
Anyways, did you get my pictures about the anti-ship missile?
Yeah, I saw them. Your name is just the same as
Yeah.
Warzone, right?
Yeah, it's my War Thunder account.
Alright. Have you got my invite?
I had to restart the client. It was, I don't know what happened. It got stuck, so I will in a sec.
Shouldn't be. Hey, and me for / lunch. Fish sticks and ramen.
I've also been messing around with World War II Online a little bit, as
I
you've
might
probably
come back.
noticed.
I come back. I thought about it. I still don't know what I will do anyways. I know you said they got a navy and shit, but I'm like,
Yeah.
And a lot of people play on the navy side. They're usually up on the ground. So
Well, the Navy also has transports.
that
So,
I will do.
yeah, because there's like big freighters and you could load like tanks and shit into it.
I'll just move all y'all fucking around. I just gotta fucking.
Uh, and you can also multi-crew. So, that's something you could do as well. Like if I get in my Stuka and I'm flying, you could be the tail gunner for me.
Change that around, huh? Since last time we played, do that
What?
shit.
On the
Based on plane
World War II Online?
Plane wise.
Yeah, you've always been able to. I just didn't know how to do it before. Yeah, I figured it out
Online,
since
but
then.
he's going to come and actually take the invite.
I'm loading in. I had to log in. I don't like to make games save my logins locally.
This is the only game that I know of that I have to literally personally log in. All my other ones log in because they would have to contend with my freaking fiduciary anyways with the government because they're always my shit and watching, so I'm good.
I don't
Yeah,
mind
it's a
people
weird
stealing my
situation.
Gaijin account. They can
I'm like,
they can grind for me.
I'm like, in the situation I'm in, people can fucking want it. They can do all they want.
They
But
can
they're
delete
gonna
your
realize
account.
real quick they don't want it.
They can try to delete your account.
Well, no, they
Yeah.
saved me for War Thunder.
Yeah.
What do you mean? War Thunder's one of the best games ever. It's very user.
To the group from Q. Okay, Q sent us the invitation. Yeah, me and him.
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
Like, we're
I
both
mean,
together waiting for you.
I thought you wanted me to host the thing.
Depends on him. Prince Eugene, do you or Eugen or whatever.
It doesn't really matter.
Eugen or
Eugen.
Eugene, I don't really like to call it. If you want, we can do custom maps that are, extra large type. That's what's the custom maps he was talking about. You can host those for us. I don't care as long as I get to snipe shit.
Not really
I know I'll
too
be
much
freaking
into
good.
the custom maps on this. Gonna
It
Yes.
just adds more space. That's it.
accept that invite.
You don't want me to show you the D-Day map we're talking about?
Not really.
Why not? Are you gonna take us to a custom match at all?
Probably not.
Why?
I don't really like custom map. Also,
It's not a
just
custom map, it's a custom match. There's a difference.
custom match. Well, there's probably not going to be a lot of people either.
A
Depends
lot
on
of
you
people do
going
custom matches.
for-
Yeah, it's pretty popular to do custom matches.
Pretty popular. There were 2 servers with over 20 people in them.
Yeah,
The rest,
usually,
the rest don't break 15.
well, usually there's hundreds, and it's also a weekday, so I don't know.
Yeah, on the weekdays.
But then again,
games
like,
this, there won't be
yeah,
that
but you also
many,
got to keep
especially
in
at this
mind that
time.
there's like games that came out recently, so that's probably part of it.
Yeah, there are some new games that came out that diverged some.
Yeah, and then there's been some major updates with some other games recently, and War Thunder's also having an event going on right now.
This map custom match the D-Day Battleground squads.
What's up?
This is custom D-Day thing. It's like second, like fourth serval. It says D-Day Battleground squads.
Yeah, but it's using
Last of
it's
Us
locked for
Zombies.
the campaign army,
Hold on, I'm
so
looking.
only using the Battle of Moscow for the armies for D-Day. Not the actual Normandy armies and shit. They're using Moscow.
Simulation battle. What the hell is that? The invasion of Finland. I'm gonna copy that mission down and try it later.
Oh.
Anyways, what do you guys want to do?
Yes, just regular, since there doesn't seem to be too many custom matches.
Nothing good, at least. And well, squads, that is.
We can create our own custom match. Oh, D-Day Battleground Squads, I see that.
I mean,
I'm
if you
not
guys,
sure.
if you guys are fine with having Moscow campaign, we can do that.
Yeah, but I could just host it and make it whatever, all the campaigns.
Yeah, but we're not gonna have any players though.
Who cares? We can start without any players.
We need people to fight against.
There's
Yeah.
AI for that.
Does that actually give like the proper,
Yes.
like full AI squads?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Honestly surprised.
I'm not.
I'm like, yes, they do.
I'm not. I've been messing around with Enlisted for a while. It's
You can
been...
either do the lone fighter or the squads, and they die.
Lone Fighters,
yeah,
whenever you take a
Alright,
unit out
put
of
it
each
up,
of your
I guess.
squads.
Or what we're doing.
So I guess you do want to try it then?
Squads, so.
Yeah, I mean, if it gives like, if it populates it with AI,
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna grab this Vietnam one here for Sheena.
just
You
never
want me to put my foot in his ass later down the line, just in case. Just for good measures.
Why? What'd Sheena do?
I'm talking about you.
Why?
Vietnam, shit like that. Talk shit. I'll be talking. I'll put in your ass about that.
What the
Talk
fuck you
shit about
talking
that.
about, John? Should I do standard difficulty or hardcore? I don't remember what the difference was. Allied Axis, North America, campaigns, any? Okay, that should do it. Yep, I'll just do standard.
Yes, if I remember right, the hardcore one is more of a death machine, death fight, right?
A what?
Shit.
No, it changes how the HUD elements work. Like, you don't constantly have it showing up at the top where all the points are. You gotta, like, look around for them and bring up the map. And I don't remember what else there is.
Made the fucking AI more difficult to kill off. And they become meat.
Right, so you should be able to find me in the list now. forgot that I can't just bring you in like I used to be able to.
Yes.
I'll just leave it on standard mode for now because I don't remember what hardcore changes. It's a work in progress kind of thing. Hardcore is. You can't do hardcore mode anymore in the regular battle queues. You can only do them in custom battles now because it's a work in progress mode. They took it off of the old original queue. Alright, you got your armies picked or whatever that you want? Gene? Hey, Prince Eugene.
Yeah, I wouldn't be ready if it wasn't.
Look, man, don't underestimate absent-mindedness. You understand? You know how many times
Yeah,
I started and then
off the
someone's
bat.
like, "Oh no, I picked the wrong one" at the top
Wasn't
right.
ready yet.
Oh no, I'm Russian. And it's like, oh my god, or whatever. I'm just looking out for you, Brandon. I'm looking out.
Alright, what side are we starting off at?
Um, fuck.
Hey!
Skip bungle.
Some music factory.
All right, so this uses like a much larger area. And if you can't tell by the objectives at the top, it takes place in stages. Now, excuse me while I try to remember how to play.
I'm finally using a fucking controller for this shit. I'm figuring how to do this shit.
The fuck?
I'm using a controller. Remember last time I usually just play a fucking mouse and keyboard.
Oh, not you, John. Something weird
Okay.
just happened. I'm gonna try to build a spawn point nearby when I come back as my engineer. John, I'm gonna get up on the bunker behind where he is. Behind you guys.
That's one kill. Oh no, that was 2 kills. Woo! Twofer! That's another one.
Sorry, I gotta get used to this again. They've had some updates to the game since we last played, John. Like that extra issue I had was mostly fixed. Eugene, we got a cross feed going on here.
Oh.
You know that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
When you're in a
It
defensive
is.
position, crossfires is a good, strong point.
I mean, it is good, but like, this map is.
What?
This defense line is actually all wrong.
Hey, what?
Yeah, this entire bunker line is wrong. Set up wrong.
Alright, I'm doing podcast from
It's not built how it should be proper.
Well, you're not normally supposed to be in this part of the map. They just expanded the normal map.
yeah.
And they probably made some adjustments here and there to it.
I see you.
They expanded the normal map and just adjusted it a little bit, just using the regular assets that were already in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I see where you guys are. I'm on my way. I'm on my last fucking clip of rounds anyways from my sniper rifle.
Have you looked towards the east side of the map, Eugene?
No, not really.
Yeah, take a gander over that direction.
Yeah, I see we're losing a point.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's where I was at.
You see over towards the east? George, you see to the east how the how it defilades over there?
Yeah, I see it.
You gotta keep an eye on that once in a while, because that's a vulnerability. It's weird, because they're not shooting, they're not trying to snipe me out of this as much as usual. I don't know if it's because we got a good crossfire, or what. Okay, one of them's trying to snipe you. Okay. Hey, someone's in your bunker.
Yeah, I am a whale. Right, give me a trusty knife.
Gersplatting. Gersplatting.
Give me the fucking gun.
Do you know Spanish?
No.
So that's always my plan.
It's a Gersplatting. They called Artie on me. Hey, I might have to restart my computer and rejoin. I'm having some issues. Alright? You hear me, big boys?
Yep.
So I'll be right back.